What if you ran from your purpose and God still gave you another chance? What if your biggest mistake was the end of your story? This is the story of a man who tried to escape God, a storm that changed everything, a giant fish that swallowed him whole, and a second chance that would transform an entire city. This is the story of Jonah. Section 1. The Call. Long ago, God spoke to a man named Jonah. Jonah was a prophet, a messenger chosen to deliver God's word. One day, God gave Jonah a mission. Go to Nineveh, God said. Warn them, their wickedness has come before me. Nineveh was a powerful city, but also a dangerous one. The people there were known for cruelty, violence, and evil. Jonah knew exactly what God was asking. But instead of obeying, Jonah ran, not just in the opposite direction, but as far away as he possibly could. He went down to a port city, boarded a ship, and sailed away, trying to escape God. Section 2. The Storm, but you can't run from God. As the ship sailed across the sea, the sky darkened. Winds began to roar. Waves crashed violently against the ship. A great storm had come. The sailors were terrified. They threw cargo overboard to lighten the ship. They cried out to their gods, but nothing worked. Meanwhile, Jonah was below deck, fast asleep. The captain found him. "How can you sleep?" he shouted. "Pray to your God." The sailors cast lots to find out who caused the storm, and the lot fell on Jonah. Jonah knew. "This storm, it's because of me," he said. "I am running from God." The sailors were shocked. "What should we do?" they asked. Jonah answered, "Throw me into the sea." Section 3. The Great Fish. Reluctantly, the sailors picked Jonah up and threw him into the raging sea. Immediately the storm stopped. The sea became calm, but Jonah's story wasn't over. As he sank into the deep, a great fish appeared, sent by God, and it swallowed Jonah whole. Inside the darkness, inside the belly of the fish, Jonah was alone for 3 days and 3 nights. There in the silence, Jonah prayed, "Lord, I called to you in my distress, and you answered me." Jonah realized something powerful. You can run from God, but you can never escape his presence. Section 4. The Second Chance. After 3 days, God commanded the fish, and it spit Jonah out onto dry land. Jonah was alive, given another chance. Once again, God spoke, "Go to Nineveh." This time, Jonah obeyed. He walked into the massive city, a city filled with people who didn't know God, and Jonah delivered a simple message. In 40 days, Nineveh will be destroyed. Section 5. The city repents. Something unexpected happened. The people of Nineveh believed the message. From the greatest to the least, they repented. They fasted. They turned away from their evil ways. Even the king stepped down from his throne, removed his royal robes, and humbled himself. He gave a decree. Let everyone turn from their wickedness. Who knows? God may yet show mercy. And God saw their hearts. He saw their change. And he chose compassion. He spared the city. Section 6. Jonah's lesson. But Jonah was not happy. He was angry. "God," he said, "I knew you would do this. I knew you are merciful, slow to anger, full of compassion." Jonah didn't want Nineveh to be saved. He sat outside the city, watching, waiting, hoping for destruction. But God had one more lesson. God caused a plant to grow, giving Jonah shade. Jonah was happy. But the next day the plant withered. Jonah was upset again. Then God said, "You care about a plant, but not about thousands of people. Should I not care for Nineveh?" And in that moment, Jonah learned something powerful. God's mercy is for everyone, even those we don't expect, even those we don't like, and even us when we need a second chance. Jonah's story is not just about a fish. It's about running and being called back. It's about failure and forgiveness. It's about a God who never gives up on people. Maybe you've run from your purpose. Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you feel like it's too late. But Jonah's story reminds us it's not over. God is still calling. And your second chance might just change everything. If this story touched you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because someone out there might need their second chance too.